Dougie, you've been at Starts Park many times, but this will be the first time you leave with the keys to the manager's office in your pocket. How does it feel?
Yeah, I'm delighted to be here. I can't wait to get going. It's great to be wanted, and I can't wait to get started.
Tell us a wee bit about the timeline that brings you here.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of a work in progress. We had conversations last week, and it kind of accelerated over the weekend. And now, like I say, the final piece has been put together. That I'm delighted to be in the hot seat here at Starts Park now.
What does the agreement look like?
It's a 2.5-year contract, but in football that means nothing if you're not winning games, and that's the reason I'm here, is to connect the football club again and get on the road to victories.
Long-running relationship with Morton, it would have to be something that really appealed, that took you away from that. What is it about Raith Rovers, Starts Park, that hit that button?
Yeah, it was the ambition of everyone at the football club, where they want to go, and like I say, that's the same ambition I have. And we have to strive to reach expectation of the sport here. The last few years have been very good in terms of that. Maybe the last few months haven't been as good as everybody wants, but like I say, I think Ian and Barry have done a very good job for a football club, and it's now my job to try and take that forward again.
As we're walking around, you say to me the words that I want to hear, and that's that fans come first. Dougie, I'm sure you want to reach out to Morton fans as well as Raith Rovers fans. What message would you have for both?
Yeah, first of all, obviously for the Morton fans, we had a great relationship. I was there for nearly 4 years, and together we had some fantastic memories. The 16-game unbeaten run, the quarter-finals of Scottish Cup at home to Hearts. So there's been some great memories, but nothing ever lasts in football. And like I say, that fairy tale's now over, and I'm looking forward to the future here at Starts Park. And like I say, the Raith Rovers fans can expect everything from me, everything from the team. We're here to win games. We'll play in the front foot. We'll be intense, and we'll get after teams. And like I say, they'll come and enjoy their football again.
What will it be like for Raith Rovers supporters having Dougie Imrie round about the town, round about the club, round about the community foundation?
Oh, it'll be everything. I'm all in. I'm invested. I'm here to connect the club and the fans. I know there's been a little bit disconnect over the last few months, but I'm here to bridge that gap and get everybody behind each other again, and take the club forward. We all know where we want to get to. We strive to be in that top 4, if not pushing to the top of the table. And I have no qualms about that. There's a good group here. But we have to get the confidence back in them. They're a little bit down at the moment, but that quickly changes we win in football games.
The league inside out. What do you feel is the kind of immediate push that's required to get us on the front foot again?
Quick, exciting football. There's fantastic football players here. There's an abundance of quality. There's an abundance of experience. And there's also some youth in there, which you need in any football club. They're the heart and soul of any football club is the youth, and we have to bleed some more young players into the group. But like I say, I'm very confident with what's in the building that we can move forward in the right direction.
Many people have said to me that Scottish football is a village. Who do you know in and around the club? Have you worked with people that you're going to be joining up with again? Dara stands out, I guess.
I worked with Dara for a year at Morton. But listen, I know everyone. I know every single player inside out. I know the league inside out. And like I say, I'm delighted to be here, first and foremost. I was excited when I got the call from a representative to say that the club had been in touch, because it's a club going in the right direction. They know what they want. The board know what they want. The fans know what they want. And like I say, myself and the staff that are going to be here know exactly what we want, and we want to, like I say, take Raith Rovers forward to that top quartet of the championship and stay there, and then build from there.
Tell us a wee bit more about what you bring to the football club, and what I'm sensing is that you're also investing in the town. You've mentioned that a couple of times.
Yeah, that's the first thing that sticks out. You have to be invested in the community. They are the heart and soul of the football club. They come and back their team every week. I've been here in the last few years where it's been absolutely amazing with the support, and they're the most important people. People come and go, but the fans never go away, and they want to see their team doing well. And like I say, that's what I want to bring back, is those, like I say, nights. Certainly the one I remember was when I was here against Dundee United, when Scott Brown scores the world in the last minute to win 2-1. But yeah, listen, we want to move the club forward as quickly as we can, but we understand also that we have to get results to get that confidence back as quick as possible also.
Your enthusiasm to be here is evident. It's obvious.
Yeah.
You're fired up and good to go.
I am, you know, I'm a passionate guy, you know, the fans will see that, you know, my time as a manager at Morton, I'm sure the whole of Scottish football has seen that, but I'm here now to take Raith Rovers forward. The fans will get everything from me, they'll get everything from the players, and it can only be a win-win for everyone.
Dougie Imrie, Raith Rovers manager, good luck.
Thanks very much.